Folks, what's going on? Heir of Carthage here. That's right. Hope you all are feeling salty tonight. It's a new year. A whole new year of salt that we get to start together. You can see it actually raining from the sky in the background of the game. No, it's not snow. It's salt, folks. How's it going? Happy 2021. It's good to be back live. Yeah, I've recommitted myself, right, to be on more live streams. Got a nice break a couple of times around the holiday. I'm feeling energized, feeling excited, ready to take on another one. GJ, thanks for joining. Matthew Wong, it's good to see you. Senchi Bat, appreciate you being here. Alerts are working. Well, that's surprising. Stephen Gray, thanks for being here. Glad you could catch the stream as well. Corey, thanks for being here as well. HH Ray, Joe, good to have you all here. Thank you for joining. We might have more people joining momentarily, hopefully at least. And if you all want to play, we're just going to be playing. Hey, Polk Temp, what's going on? Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Sovereign, good to see you too. Kill Scribe is here, so at least we know all of our kills will be documented to their fullest. What's going on? Welcome. Omegatron, what's going on? Welcome. It's good to have you all here. So we're going to do some community battles tonight, which is just going to be us having some nice, fun matches. And we'll be jumping into that momentarily. When I do, the game will be... let's see, I gotta go... I'll go ahead and host one. I'll just start out with the 1v1. It's Heir's Battle, passwords 1. Let someone join, and then as we get more people joining, we can do some team battles or something like that too. But yeah, I've got this one hosted. Christian, hello. Hyun, Ben, Joe, hello. Legamus, thanks for joining. Connor, good to have you here. Joe B, good to see you. Says glad I could make a stream to start the new year. Well, I'm glad you could be here too. But yeah, we'll probably... Oh, we already got Isidore in here. Awesome. Let's see. Let me pull up the Warhammer 2 faction picker. I wonder if it has the... Well, we didn't actually get like a new... Here we go. Let's move this over here. And then let me switch over to display capture. Yeah, I think it's going to work. I don't know why it's loading so slow. Like real slow. This is like dial up there the way it was coming down. That was awesome. You all can see my Activate Windows logo back here behind me too, because I switched motherboards and Windows likes to deactivate every time you do, so I'll have to just get another Windows code. I'm tired of Microsoft. Let's see what factions we get. This will be for me, and then we'll pick Isidore's.
Defender of Ulf 1.
Alright, looks like I get the High Elves. You don't have to be the Lord, though. I'll take High Elves, though we will not make you use the Lord that it suggests. Lucas, good to see you. Kill Scribe says I don't have... If you don't have all the DLCs, we can just pick something else. Like if you join in and you don't have all the DLCs. Let's see. High Elves versus Norsca would be the first match. Let me get my display capture turned off here. I clicked the wrong button. All right, there we go. I need to set that up on my broadcaster so that I can just one button push that. But, yeah. So it's going to be a High Elves versus Norsca. I haven't played this matchup in a while. Haven't played this one in a while. Let's see. High Elves, High Elves. All right, got my faction. I'm going to prop my army blocker up here, which you all, we can thank Mr. Warner for this one. Mr. Handguns for the army blocker. I'm going to get to choosing here. Let's see. Hmm. Gotta think about what I want to go for here. All the bowls and Ulthuan. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam bows. Just bow spam for the win. I'm gonna turn on unit caps. Just so we have to play by some rules here. Let's see. Finish picking what I need here. You know the problem with the High Elves? I never have enough money. Or wait, that's every faction. If I just had more money than the other player by a lot, I could win every match. I don't understand why we make it so difficult. You know? Let's see here. All right, let's give it a shot. I need to fix the map, though. I'll just pick something like... Galbraz is not too bad. Gorgazon, I think, is also pretty fair. Alright, yeah, we'll pick Gorgazon. Alright, I picked the real map, so it doesn't have to worry about this one. The go-to map is a crap map. Let's read some of the comments here. Full cavalry make Rohan proud. It's crazy the difference in power between vanilla Skaven and current meta Skaven. Yeah. I'm assuming you're talking about like a Skaven faction without the DLC, which yes, that would be a big one. James McNamara, thanks for being a gold member. He says, can you update the army blocker to switch through every lord? I don't know. Warner's the one that built it. I'm not sure what all we'd have to go through to do that. Since he was kind enough to provide it, I didn't want to ask him to do anything additional. Let's see. It's an interesting matchup between High Elves and Norsca. Norsca obviously holds the infantry advantage. Norsca has mammoths, which are a very dangerous single-entity monster. They've got good mobility with their Marauder Horseman cavalry that's pretty good multifunction purpose, meaning it can be good against single entities. They can throw the javelins at your own High Elf cavalry. High Elves obviously hold an advantage from range. The question is, can you hold the Norscans at range in order to take out key priority targets? You also have the issue of kind of thinking through it, like if Norsca goes full-on infantry rush all over you, that could be problematic. Like if you don't come prepared to deal with some infantry, like if you just come prepared mostly for monsters, you could get caught by an all-infantry Norsca. You can go Throg or Wolfric. Throg becomes a particularly fairly powerful anti-large threat against stuff like dragons. Wolfric is much more dangerous against infantry, whether he's on his chariot or his mammoth. So, I mean, there's a lot of interesting trade-offs here. High Elves have a lot of lords, a lot of opportunities. Dragons could be decent in some situations, I feel like, against Norsca, but at the same time, they could also be kind of bad, depending on how it works out. Because Marauder Horsemen could really pester dragons and stuff too, and that's a lot of investment to put all in one place. And honestly, mammoths are pretty good against single-entity monsters even. They may not be great against some of them, but they just deal enough damage that they're pretty good in the end. Seth, thanks for being a member of the channel. Says, Famir with great weapons pretty much counter every High Elf flying unit. Yeah. Famir with great weapons are a tough unit, a problematic one for the High Elves to deal with.
It will be done.
It's not impossible to be dealt with, but they are certainly a good unit.
Fireball.
I've kind of gone for a more jack-of-all-trades type build here, which has its risk, because I'll be okay at a few things and not great at any one thing. So we will see how that works out for me.
As you say, acknowledge.
We shall see. Let's see. Warner says, "Hey, Air, lost my mod. Making some changes to my account." Well, I can probably fix that, Warner. There you go. Hopefully, I didn't just give like a mod to some other person naming themselves Warner. Sure looks like Warner and his little artwork there. I think your unlimited power is restored, Warner. It said you were added. Wait, why did the Streamlabs bot get hidden by YouTube? What in the world? Alright. Warner's a moderator. He's got unlimited power again. Be careful, folks. He'll drop the ban hammer everywhere. So yeah, I don't know. I've used like a combination of like Eagles and Tyrannok Chariots to pretty good effect in this matchup before, because the Eagles provided speed and the ability to kind of dive bomb certain targets. And then the Tyrannok Chariots are actually decent in their missile attack against like large things, kind of like mammoths and stuff. If you just keep them at a distance, they're speedy enough to kind of stay ahead of a lot of Marauder Horse units and stuff like that. Had some luck with that. That was a build that was suggested by Regina, and it actually did pretty well. I think, the time that I used it, so I could have tried to bring something to that order, but decided to just try something different here. Army picks are a huge part of every Total War Warhammer 2 match, because it can make the difference between win or lose pretty easily. He did go heavy on the mammoths, which means that from an infantry standpoint, I'm feeling fairly comfortable. Does have some Norscan hounds out there we'll have to keep an eye out for. So my Silverin Guard can hold pretty strong. We do have to deal with 2 mammoths, one of which is Soul Crusher. The other is Wolfric. He does have a Fire Shaman in the back, so we'll have to be careful. I'm assuming Burning Head, Piercing Bolts, Fireball. Yeah, he's got them all. Whoops. So yeah, we will have to pay attention.
Noble, quickly now, onward, assure warrior.
Ay, ay, ay.
As you say,
Managed to move the second one in time.
it will be done. Noble, for honor, to battle. Archers, for duty.
Get these chariots out of the way. Yeah, he's just going straight
For duty.
for a quick breakthrough here with the mammoth.
Moving out.
Get these chariots out of the way. Let's charge back over here. We gotta drive back the hounds.
Orders received.
Got some Famir warriors coming up the other flank.
Archers.
That's okay for now. Let's come
Setting for. Understood.
fend off the Famir warriors. Keep our archers back to safety for a moment. I want my chariots
Forward.
get free out here. Let's get my magic.
Orders.
Orders received.
Whoa, 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 what happened there?
High mage.
Lost control of my
Following Epion.
chariot.
Archers.
Alright, let's keep peppering here. That's gonna hurt a little. Let's make him hurt too. Keep our mage out of the way.
Going forth.
Get our noble behind the lines a little bit. That was a really nice burning head, because I wasn't prepared for it. I should have gone ahead and misaligned my troops more intentionally
It shall be.
from the outset here.
Advance. Seal.
So we can put some hurt over here. I at least was able to deal with the mist stalkers fairly well for the moment. Let's not give up yet, even though we've gotten kind of spanked hard here to start.
Acknowledged. Move.
Fleet back with these archers.
It will be done. To the fray.
Do a little damage here. In a little bit of trouble here. I need to get my
One proud.
dragon out of here. Let's see if we can turn this around. We need to get out of this fight as well. Alright, killing some of our own units here might be worth it.
We advance.
Alright, let's go see if we can get rid of this other.
Eager for battle. Battle awaits.
Oh no! Tyrion routed.
Acknowledge.
That is unfortunate.
Death to
Managed to
all.
get Wolfric mostly dead. That's a plus. Maybe we can pull something back out of this.
Without
Get our archers back out away from that. Well, that cab is coming in handy. No, 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 hey, what's going on with that? Don't waste my Sun Fang. So we can burn up a few of those infantry while they're stuck there. Why does it take so long for that to fire up? Well, that's frustrating. That ended up being largely ineffective. Alright, sweet. We took down
right away.
both mammoths. We actually think we can turn this around. That started out extremely rough.
Azure, move.
Okay, I need to kill these javelins real quick
We go.
while kind of bait and switching some of these units.
Champion of Alaria.
Yeah, there we go.
Following orders.
Get Tyrion out of there.
Fireball.
Yeah, I need the javelins dead. Alright, there we go. Wow, I did not expect to turn that one around. That was pretty rough. What worked, though, in the end, was the fact that I was just able to slowly deal with the mammoths. My archer stayed alive. My elves versus Norsca, so that was not a very well executed play, at least at the beginning, but towards the end. So let's talk about who gets credit for what here. First of all, Isidore gets credit for an absolutely excellent burning head that shredded my line initially. I knew he had the burning head, and a more appropriate response would have been to offset my units just slightly prior to the engagement. So even if I was going to leave them sitting still, they're not in a single line, whereas Burning Head can get absolutely all of them. So I was definitely too slow to react, like to that first, what do you call it, Sea Fang, which was a nice play by Wulfric to screw up my lines right off the bat. My Silverin Guard moved out of the way, but he got the Spearmen. So I thought that those were some great plays on his side. Very aggressive with the Wolves, which he should have been to go for the Archers. Nice coming in from the other flank with the Mist Stalkers, because they do have the Stalk trait. And so they started to catch me off guard. Thank goodness for me, the Fireborn really carried a lot in this battle. Look at the damage value here. These guys paid for themselves and then some. So this is a very important unit for me because it shut down the Warhounds, did massive damage to the Mist Stalkers, and then also helped with Soul Crusher and Wulfric. But the attempt here was obviously to bring relatively cheap infantry, make up with it with the Fire Sorcerer and Mammoths, and then hope that you can plow on through. And he darn near did in a lot of ways. But look at the value we got off the Archers here. These are 475 gold units. One of them did not achieve it. The other two doubled it. So my Archers did end up paying dividends along with the Fireborn. Yeah, almost gotta be careful not to call them the Dragonborn. The Mage of Shadows didn't do much. Did get a lot of raw damage done, but didn't do a whole lot in terms of value. But right here, if we take a look, the Noble did some great work against the Mammoths. Tyrion mostly just got crapped on. That's what it looks like, but interesting matchup. Yeah, so I picked the Mage of Shadows on the Chariot because it's a great way to have your Wizard. Yeah, they cost more, but they also end up being good against infantry, especially late into a game. They end up being very good against infantry. I did pick the Chariots. The Chariots did not do much for me because I let them get caught early. They could have done more for me if I would have charged through his lines and gone straight after the Javelins earlier on, I think. Well played by Isidore. Fun battle. Appreciate him joining that one. I definitely came prepared for Mammoths to some extent, and he didn't disappoint me in that department by bringing the Mammoths, so GG. I'm going to go ahead and rehost this one, so appreciate Isidore there. How much is a Feral Mammoth compared to the Regiment of Renown Mammoth? That's a good question. Let's take a look real quick. So, Norsca. Feral Mammoth. Here's your Regiment of Renown, which is 2,500, and your Feral Mammoth is 1,600. Obviously, there's a big difference between the two. You get a lot more armor on something like Soul Crusher. Soul Crusher also has the special abilities here in Rage, which is a ton of damage resistance. Yeah, it's obviously level 9 too, which adds to a lot of the stats. So, I mean, it's a big difference, like especially when you're using standard archers like mine. It would have taken my archers a lot longer to do that damage to Soul Crusher than it would have to, say, like just a Feral Mammoth with only 30 armor. Not to mention the leadership difference. Now, is it always worth it? Maybe not, but that's cool. I like that he picked Soul Crusher. That's gutsy because it's a lot of spin, all up in one place. All right, let's do a 2v2 battle if we have enough people. So hey, before you join the 2v2 battle, go into your graphics settings right here, okay? And just actually, sorry, go back here, change everything to medium, just like this. Just click the medium preset before you join the battle. Okay, I'm gonna give everybody a chance before I go host the next one, so don't worry, you got time. Go in, change your graphics options to medium. I'm even gonna do it on my end. And I am gonna go in here, and I'm gonna change the unit size back to large. But yeah, I'm gonna do that so that we hopefully get less lag. Posted on the Discord, the replay, I mean. Forgot to do medium before I play. No, it's no big deal. In a 1v1, you don't have to be in medium. I just do it in the team battles to help avoid lag. Don't worry about it in the 1v1s. You're not going to have much of a problem in most of the 1v1s. Alright, so I'm going to host another multiplayer battle. Isidore, if this one doesn't fill up and you'd like to join in, feel free, but let's give folks a chance to join in. Game name's Heirs Battle, password is 1. And I will make this one a 2v2 to start with. And let's find ourselves a good map. That is not a map that I'm looking for. That would be an interesting one with all the choke points, but a little bit crazy. Hellfin's kind of a fun 2v2 map. Pick Hellfin. And let's go pick some factions. We get in. But yeah, I mean, if no one starts joining in, feel free, Isidore, to jump in. Just give everybody a second. Here comes Hayden's phone. Is it the phone, though, or is it Hayden? Thanks for joining. Killscribe says it's not showing up for me. It's possible it's because I'm on Invisible on Steam. Here, let me do something real quick. I'm going to change my Steam to online. I'm going to rehost the game, so Hayden's phone, feel free to just join back up. So give me just a second. I'm going to rehost it here. In fact, let me restart the game with myself visible on Steam, and we'll see if that helps. So just hang tight just a second. I'm rebooting the game, and I've got myself online on Steam now, which should help. If you're not in the same region, we've sometimes had an issue with the game not being visible for people not in the same region. But we can try and like add people to a friends list or something like that. So we'll, if it comes to that, we'll try that. But I think if you're on my friends list on Steam, it doesn't matter if it's invisible. I think it'll show up. So, and I think I have you on there, Isidore, from previous things we were doing. But it could just be a region thing too. I don't know. And if you're in Texas, then yeah, we're likely sitting on the same Steam server. I think I'm connected to one in Dallas. Let's see. Let's host again. All right, so it's Air's Battle. Password's 1. Let's see if you all can see it this time. See if you can see it. But yeah, being on the friends list is the biggest help, I think. And I just need to start getting more people on there. City of Bones. With a beast. What map was I doing? I think it was Helfin. Yeah, Helfin was pretty fun. Got some vampire character to it. Alright, it's up. If anybody can join, start joining. See if we can fill this one up. If we're having problems seeing it, then I may just have to go on Discord and not showing up for anybody. Alright, so here's the thing. Go on Discord. Hang on, quest battle there? No, yeah, there is a quest battle at Helfin. DLC map? I don't think it's a DLC map, so hopefully it's not any... if you want to join and you can't see the game, go over to the general chat on the Discord. Sovereign made it in here, so we got one. And post your Steam friend code in the general chat of the Discord. Or better yet, if you don't want to post it in general because you're worried that someone will get it, you don't want to have it, whatever, just send me a direct message on Discord. We're starting to fill this one up, though, so hopefully people will jump in. It looks like X-Clone is popping into Warhammer 2. So we'll give it just a second. Give people a chance to join it. And then we'll pick the factions here momentarily. Let's have some fun with it. Man, it's been a long time since I played any multiplayer. Honestly, like, I'm just not crazy into multiplayer anymore. Like, I like watching it and doing the replays. I don't enjoy playing it unless I'm playing it with you all. Like, that's like one of the few ways I really enjoy multiplayer much anymore is if I'm just playing with you all. So, all right, let me go over to my faction picker here. I'm gonna switch back over to display capture and then toggle over to the old faction picker. And we'll start with my side. So my teammate, we're going to give them the first faction pick here. Alright, so my teammate gets the Empire, and you do not have to use Volkmar the Grim. So, let's see. Yep, alright, he heard me, so he's got it. Alright, let's go to the next one. He or she. I just say he, but, you know, if you're she, it's alright. Feel free to correct me. Or whatever. Just using general words here. Here we go, here we go. I get Chaos. Okay. So Air gets Chaos. Not the strongest faction for me, but hey, I'll take it. Haven't played Chaos in a long time. Let's see what we get next. Alright, what's it gonna be? Oof. Bretonia. Alright, so Sovereign gets Bretonia. As Bretonia. Alright, he's got it. And now for our last player. We took Bretonia out of the running. Alright, let's get it. Wood Elves. So we are going to have Wood Elves and Bretonia matching up against Empire and Chaos. Now, I don't know what kind of sick, twisted alliance had to come to be in order for the Empire to get together with the Warriors of Chaos, but it is sick indeed. Alright, you got Wood Elves. If you don't have the Wood Elves, let me know. Okay, he doesn't have Wood Elves, he's telling me in the chat. We'll pick him another one. I know you all can't see this at the moment. Let's pop it up here. You don't have any DLC factions, that's right. Do you have the Warhammer 1 factions? Killscribe? Do you have Lizardmen? I'm assuming you have Lizardmen, or else you wouldn't have them here in the game, so you get Lizardmen. Alright. Lizardmen it is. So it's going to be Bretonia and Lizards versus Empire and Chaos. So Bretonia, Lizards, Empire, Chaos, all on Hellfin. I'm going to pop the army blocker up here. And then take a look at what my teammate is working on picking so I can try to complement it. Alright. Chaos, chaos, chaos. Alright. Figure out what I need here. Just making my pick here, folks. Just making the pick. That'll do. All right. Let's double check what my teammates got again. Yeah, I think this will be decent. I think this will be decent. I got mine picked up. Okay. Hoping my teammate just goes all Sunmakers. Oh, I will turn on unit caps. That reminded me, I was gonna go turn on unit caps. Didn't affect my army, but you know, just in case, we will play unit capped here. Thank you for everybody joining tonight. Got 131 awesome people here right now. Anybody here for the first time tonight? If so, pop it up in chat there. I want to say hi. If you're here for the first time tonight, would love to. Sunmaker and Hell Cannons, yeah, that'd be a nice combo. Hellstorm rockets go burr. Dude. Dustin, first time tonight. That's awesome. Like first stream or first just like first time doing anything on the channel. Thanks for being here, by the way, Dustin. It's good to have you. Appreciate it. Joined the Discord earlier today. We got Eric here as well. Awesome. Thanks, Eric. And then Internet 10 I can't read it right here, but he says it's his first time watching live, but been watching since Shogun 2. Speaking of Shogun 2, we're about to have some Shogun 2 adventures again this year. About to have some more this year. Alright, Legamus thinks I'm picking Archaon. I might, you never know. Alright, Harry says he's here for the first time. First time for Corey. Thanks, Corey. Orcforge says my first time catching your stream. Thanks, appreciate you being here. First stream for Simple Man. Tubu. Dustin. Oleg. First time middle of the day where Michael's at. Well, you must be on the other side of the world from me. Is most certainly headed right into night right now. What's going on, Daniel Black? Welcome. Senshi, appreciate the yes there. GM Templar says first stream. I've been watching since Warhammer 1. Awesome. Thanks for being here tonight. Where do we put our Steam name in your Discord? Just send me a direct message, and I can check those easiest. Like if you send me a direct message in Discord. It's not send me the friend code. That'll make it easier if you send the friend code. Let's see. MS4 says first stream commenting on. Have watched since Warhammer 1. Thank you. Yeah, Michael's in Australia. That makes a lot of sense. Ardek, thanks for being here tonight, supporting the channel. That gold shield there. Live again. Not new, but always happy. Well, thank you. Doesn't matter. We're always happy to have everybody. I was just curious. We had people here for the first time on a stream. Yeah. My timing is probably better for Australia than it is most of the US. Unless you're on the West Coast, it's probably not too bad. East Coast, it's, you know, obviously an hour later for them than it is me. But I have to, you know, get my kids in bed before I can stream. 'Tis the life of being a dad. And it's a good life, by the way. Not one that I regret. The only thing I wish I could do differently is basically just make YouTube videos all day. But I mean, who doesn't want to do that for the most part? But I'm glad I get to make a lot of YouTube videos, so no complaints here. No complaint here.
Chaos Sorcerer. Imbibe their souls.
Okay, oh yeah, I need to turn off the army blocker here to get that so you can see the setup. So, my teammate here has gone for Volkmar. He's got the Jade Wizard, guns, halberds, rocket, some spearmen. So I brought some heavy infantry to support and some anti-large. So I'm supporting him with that. I do have some cavalry to work with here as well. This map's rather large, which is kind of handy. Here's the white line. Find my way back here. Alright. Air has forsaken Archaon, yeah. I went with Kolek. Oh crap, I forgot to modify his abilities. Oh well, we got all of his abilities.
Chaos Sorcerer.
Alright, well, clearly I'm going to try and give my teammate a little range support, or a little support for his range units here.
Marauder horseman.
Okay, this'll work. Get things started here. Doesn't seem to be any lag so far, so that's good news. Let's see what we're up against here. Froke. Alright. Note to self, don't blob. Hippogriff Knights. Damsel of Life. Sara Spears. Temple Guards. Ooh, target those Temple Guards with the rockets. What we got over here? Knights of the Realm. Oh, getting approached over here too. Companion of Kinel and Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis. Hopefully my teammate will target the Temple Guards here. Actually, they're not in range. Okay. So I don't think they are. Whoa, 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 what's going on back here? Skinkies. Skinks on the loose. Skink skirmishers. I don't really want a piece of that right now. I'm gonna fall back a little closer here with some of these units. Keep some anti-large support ready on the flanks. Yeah, he's gonna go deal with some of the skink skirmishers. Let's be ready to give him a little protection if we need it out here. I do need a little bit of anti-large in this flank. Well, those handgunners got shellacked. What do we get hit by here? Bastillodon solar engines. Our rockets give us some significant range firepower, though. I'm very tempted to just kind of let that play out, I think. Got some hits on the skink skirmishers. We got a big fight out here. Alright, kill him below. Send some infantry out this way. The other cav's just kind of sitting on her flank over there. Run, 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 run. Let's dodge that if we can. Skirmish mode on here. Let's see if we can get Kolek out of here. It's getting a little bit too hot for the moment. Let's bring some infantry in to give Kolek some hit point fodder. Who is this? Albric? You can't lose to Albric. What kind of nonsense is that? Bring some more infantry out here. Kill that filthy Albric. Alright, I'm gonna commit some more into that fight. I would bring my other Dragon Ogre, but at least my other flank can... Well, those are just Knights Errant. But I can't leave this stuff open. Our rockets still have ammo. Oh, good. We got some handgun support over here now, too. Alright, looks like we've managed to convince them to call off the attack over here. But Kolek did take a beating in the process. That Luminark's shooting an Albric. Alright, let's head over here. Forsaken, can you catch the skink skirmishers, maybe? Let's go over here and do some harassment. Let's go give some cover to this wizard here. Alright, the rockets have done some pretty decent work. Done some pretty good work. Alright, wait, who's getting croaked? Oh. Croaked. Rest in pieces. Right, let's keep Albric busy. Alright, boys. Bros of Chaos, attack. Hurt here. Oh yeah, that burning head was pretty worthwhile. Okay, good. We've got the auto skirmish engaged. Do some hit point blocking here. These guys back here.
Tempest incarnate. Get them. Fight.
Got over here Gorok. Really want to mess with Gorok right now. Send some characters over here to help out against these knights errants.
Once. So it is. So be it.
Alright, man, the doggos are paying off. Let's go help Volkmar. Got these. Yeah, there we go. Let's pop out of there. Help put a beating on Albrecht. We do have some problems up front here. And I lost my dogs. Let's bring the Marauder horses over here. Our Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is doing good. Albrecht's gonna escape back up into the air. Catch. Well, those King Skirmishers are about to be out of ammo, so let's not waste our time. Just come this way. We do have the help of some good units here. Let's pull these units back towards the fight. We're being chased by the damsel over here. Would she win that fight if I sat still? I'm not even convinced she would. Alright, here comes the Hippogriff Knights. Alright, let's bring these units all back in. I don't think we'll catch Albrecht here, but give it a shot. Just want to tie some of this stuff down. Yeah, we did catch him, I think. Maybe got a hit on him. Let's pull back out of here. Let's intercept this charge. I don't think they can disengage fast enough from that fight. So they're going to take some pretty significant damage to their infantry there with the second burning head. Let's just tie down Gorok, get out of this fight. Gorok's too tanky to be messing with like that. There we go. I'm going to go start chasing archers. I think they're going to make a run for Kolek here. Let's try and dodge this. Alright, he's got heroic killing blow popped. Let's see if we can turn it around. Fireball on him. Oh! Dang, missed. Alright, well, let's see if we can kill us Hippogriff Knights while we're at it. Really hoping we could have landed that shot there. Doggos came back earlier. Got some characters over here. Can go bother Croak. Hey! Get those pox arrows up off me. Okay? Don't appreciate it. Losing leadership over here. This is probably ill-advised, but I'm gonna go for it regardless. Alright. Rest in pieces, Kolek. We barely knew thee. Just like, a fair bit of ammo back here. It's a little concerning, actually. Let's just see if we can kill some archers. Any archers we kill with their ammo left should be a win. Gorok's gonna die here. We routed before we could kill any archers. That's unfortunate. My dog plan started off better than it has ended. Got one more fireball in us. He's up in the air. He's got as good a chance as any of picking him off here. Did we hit him? We did. He is hurting. Kolek routed and then came back again. Oh, Kolek. Good, Albric has routed. How's, is Gorok running away, or did we kill him? I think he's dead. Oh, got my horsies. Horsies! People are probably screaming at me. Let's go kill the solar engines. They're probably the bigger threat here. Let's get out of that. Ow. Ow. Come on, come on, Kolek. Ooh, man, Albric's still routed, so that is really good for us. We're probably in over our head here with this Dragon Ogre. That may not have been the smartest move by me. I think he's bitten off more than he can chew. I don't know, maybe that fight will stabilize, but I don't think so. Let's go see if we can get some damage done. Alright, well, the archers... could send one of my units to chase off the archers. Alright, we're getting some work done on Croaky. On the Croakster. Let's see if we can jink these Temple Guard and get those archers. There we go. Yeah, they shattered. Sweet! Killing Croak did it. Croak was holding the power bar together. What a fight! That was fun! That was fun. Let's see, stream 2v2. That was a good one. GG's to everybody. What'd you all think? I thought that was pretty good one. Pilgrim, welcome. It's good to have you here. Kolek Nightbeater. Yeah, he is. He had to be busy with the knights tonight. Appius is here as well. What's going on, Appius? You still streaming over on your channel too? Let's see. So Kolek got some pretty solid value here. Not bad from the sorcerer. I think it was more than I paid for him. Terrible from the infantry. Not a big surprise here, I don't think. Not bad here from this Forsaken, though. Pretty good value out of the Marauder Horseman, for sure. And the Hounds, not so much. The Spawn, basically paid for him here. Hero Aranar says, "You carried me. I'm horrible with Empire. I can't play Empire to save my life, so don't worry about it. We did it together. It was a team effort. And we got a nice game from Killscribe and Sovereign there. That was a fun one. I enjoyed that one. Yeah, this Dragon Ogre did okay. Let's check out everybody's stats here. Let's see, Volkmar did pretty good. Decent performance out of the Wizard there. These guys got shut down. One of them got absolutely nuked by Croak. I don't know exactly which unit it was. Good value out of the Sunmaker. No surprise there. Didn't get what we needed out of the Luminarch. Let's check it out here on the guns. The guns did not either, and the Demigryphs did not. So let's check out... Gorok, yeah, Croak there with 1385. He's pretty expensive. That probably didn't cover his cost. But, yeah, I mean, he definitely deleted a couple of units in the end and was holding the power bar up. These solar engines didn't do bad. Look at that, 6,801 total damage and 1,012 value, 4,764 damage. It's quite a bit. Let's check out Sovereign here. Yeah, some good damage off Albric. He was getting some work done. The bows, for their price, that's not bad what these two turned out. This one obviously was, I think, the one that got dog munched. And honestly, this is not bad for a couple of... this one's not bad for a Knights Errant at all. 573. 30, that's a lot of damage done by the companion. And the companions of Kinel, that's a lot. They got some work done in that fight, even if the kills don't show it. And then same here for the Hippogriff Knights. Not bad from the artillery either here for Bretonia, so nice turnout. Fun match. It's random factions. We had a good time with it. Alright, well, I'm gonna pop out of this one. Should we try for an even bigger team battle? Do we dare? Do we dare go for like a 3v3? Alright, listen, if you want to, we'll try it, okay? We'll try the 3v3. Here's the thing, before you join, make sure you've gone into the graphics settings, you click here, and you set it to medium. Mine says custom, just because I have had to change the units back to large to kind of have the more normal unit sizes, okay? So make sure your graphics are set to the medium preset before you join, please, or else we tend to get a lot of lag. We may get lag anyway. It's a 3v3. I'm going to risk it. Let's go. Multiplayer battle. Host, heirs battle, passwords 1. We're gonna attempt the 3v3. Someone said they sent me a friend code on Discord. Let me go check that real quick. As best I can here, because I'll be doing some multitasking. Well, do I not have Discord open? I do not. Let me go open it. Okay. Let's see. I got my OBS up here still. Home. Is it Raven? Yeah, should be. Let me go see if I can get you added on Steam here, Raven. Steam. I gotta pull up friends and chats. Is it search? No, not search friends. Hang on, where is it? Community. Crap, where is it? View friends, add a friend. All right, this is where I do it. Enter friend code. All right, I sent you an invite, Raven. So that should put you on my friends list. All right, got it. Let's see, I got another one here, I think. Let me send these couple of friend invites. I may not need them in this battle, but I want to just go ahead and do it. Let's see, friends, add a friend. Oops. All right, short-ended straw. It won't let me send any more friend invites. I've got to go. Steam won't let me send any friend invites right now because I have to get rid of a whole bunch, so I can't do any more of those at the moment unless I sit here and get rid of some, so apologies, but yeah, I'll deal with those when I get a chance. So, we've got a almost full room. We got Senshi Bat here? We got the Prophet himself? Tuso Forever, Regina, Expiring Amoeba. This looks like a good crew here. We got one more spot open if someone wants to join it. I'm going to go for Blue Reach River because it is going to be a decent large... Appius! Yes! Alright, well we definitely got the crew in here. Let's see. Should we use the faction pick? It'll take a long time to pick all the factions. Just pick whatever factions you want. Unit caps on. Have fun. I will pick my faction from the picker, and I'll have it be one that I haven't used yet tonight anywhere else. I'm not going to put this one on screen where I'm picking the faction, but I'll tell you all what it ends up as, because I always forget to turn off that display capture. Alright, I got Dark Elves. So Air's going to be playing Druki. That's good. I like me some Druki. Even though they're kind of like a so-so multiplayer faction these days because of all the DLC creep. But I like me some Druki play. There's quite a crew here. I'm excited about this one. Alright. I gotta get busy here. Trying to figure out the strat here with the team. Alright. Let me just ask the chat here. I'm playing Dark Elves. Take a guess. What lord do you think I'm using? Alright, I gotta get the chat back up where I can see it here. Let's see how many of you how many of you have been on a stream before. Alright. Alright. Alright, just trying to kind of figure out what I want to finish with here. Alright. Got my army ready. We're waiting on Regina on our end. And then we should be ready to get this one going. Good luck, everyone. It says also just gonna poke it in here for a second, say there be stream. Oh, okay, so Appius is planning on streaming after me, so if you want to check it out, he is a moderator, so if you want to put the link in there, feel free, Appius, so people have it. But yeah, so here we go. Should be an interesting one. We got Greenskins, Golden Order, and Clan Moors, or Skaven here, going up against Dark Elves, High Elves, and Wood Elves. So this is the Unholy Elf Alliance against rat things, man things, and green things. Should be an interesting one. Greenskins obviously can pack a major wallop since their update. With the Golden Order and the Empire, obviously any number of routes they could go down, whether it's range support or specialty support like Demigryph Knights with halberds or guns, all kinds of other stuff. Skaven obviously could be very heavy range. They could go monster heavy, I think. I don't think they're held back from using Molder there, if that's the main Skaven faction. And then, of course, Dark Elves, kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, especially because of the DLC creep. High Elves in, decent shape at a lot of things. And then Wood Elves with their recent DLC, obviously they have a lot more tools in their arsenal here, too. Plus, it's a 3v3, so any one thing that the factions do good or bad can be made up for or supplemented by a teammate. So it can go all over the place. It's one of the reasons why I like the team battle. Team battles in Total War Warhammer to me are particularly interesting versus past Total Wars. Not that the ones in the past Total Wars weren't fun. So for instance, I had a lot of fun with 4v4s in Empire Total War. But 4v4s and 3v3s and stuff in Warhammer are particularly fun just because there's so many combinations that can pop up. And if it were ever left to purely competitive players, it would probably get really broken because there are some really powerful combinations between the factions, obviously. And then there are some combinations that don't work as well, or just, kind of depends on what people pick, how they play together. You're more likely to end up in blobs. Blobs can be busted by magic really easy, so sometimes you get the occasional huge play off of a sorcerer or a wizard or something popping a just brutal vortex or breath spell of some sort, right? Remember back in the day before they nerfed Wind of Death? Holy crap, you just watch your whole army get deleted sometimes. So yeah, it was pretty crazy. Let's see, Mr. Ink says, "Hey, this is Tinkerbell. We met through Agony a couple of times and in London ahead of the Rome 2 release." Really? You were at the event in London? That's awesome. If I got to meet you there. That event in London was a lot of fun. Was it at the loading bar whenever it was getting ready for Rome 2 release? Let me know if that's where you met me at there. I was there with Will and Craig from CA. We were at the loading bar, all playing some Rome 2 before release. That was so much fun. Yeah, he says that's where it was too. That's a good time. We got to do the what they call that show they were doing. Was it Total War? What they call the name of the show? I don't remember the name of the show, but we were all doing the show. It was, oh man, it was funny. I remember though being at that event, and what was funny is that I didn't really show my face on camera a ton back then. It had been done. So it's possible people knew what I looked like. And I remember going to the event with CA, and they gave me one of their staff shirts. And I was like, oh, sweet, I got a CA staff shirt. So I put it on, went to the event with them, and I'm at the event, and I remember people come in. It's like the loading bar was like this gaming bar where you could get drinks and play games, and they had classic consoles set up on TVs, and then of course CA had brought in a whole bunch of gaming computers and set them up all throughout the bar, down in the basement, and up on the main floor. And we were all playing Rome 2. They had one of the demo battles there. And I remember going downstairs, because I asked the people from CA, is there anything in particular you want me to help with or do? And they're like, hey, just go around and mingle with people. I was like, all right, sounds fun. So, oh, were you the one that cursed in the middle of the first take? That's awesome. I remember that. So yeah, anyway, I went downstairs and someone was playing the Rome 2 demo. And of course, no one probably even knew that I wasn't from the UK, right? Until I opened my mouth to speak, and then it becomes pretty apparent that I'm not from the UK. So I went downstairs, someone was playing the Rome 2 demo, and I was like, hey, how's it going? How are you enjoying the demo? And the guy's like, oh, it's good, I'm having fun. And he's sitting there playing. I just remember he turns around all of a sudden, he's like, wait a minute. It's like, you're the heir of Carthage. And I was like, yeah, what's going on? And so it's just kind of funny. I think that was the first time I'd ever gotten to meet someone in person that knew me because of the YouTube channel. It was really a good time. That was a fun event, man. Will and Craig, it was really fun working with them from CA. And the guys who are there now do a fantastic job. They have gotten so many channels involved. And they've made it a lot easier for small channels to get involved too, so I do love what CA is doing from a community standpoint. So I'm not trying to say all this as that, like, hey, the guys that are there now are no good. No, I like the guys who are there, and I have fun with them too. Dogbert and, oh man, I'm gonna forget his name because I haven't talked to him in a while because of all the New Year stuff. Alright, well, I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna go get the name because he does a really good job and he deserves credit for it. So give me just a second. Josh. Yeah, Josh at CA, yeah. Both of them work their butts off on the community stuff, and they do a really good job. So,
We are ready.
there's a lot of people who've gotten access to early content stuff that would have probably never had a chance to get it in the past, but they've just really expanded kind of this partner program, made it easier.
Cold-blooded
They
killer.
did a good job. Did a real good job.
Cold ones. Dark Riders.
I think I'm gonna deploy, let's see here. Yeah, the lag's not bad. It seems pretty manageable, actually. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with my army.
Blooded killers. Dealers in death.
Okay, probably a good thing I deployed where I did. I don't want to engage too early though, because I'd be outnumbered. I have to wait for high elves to kind of come around and be able to give me some extra support. Let's see what we're up against. Du Bois, we got some Savage Orcs in the middle. Pistoliers, Archers, Free Company from Senshi. He's got Arch-Lector, Warrior Priest. Wagons, Help Hit, Warp Lightning Cannon. We'll have to keep an eye out for that. Got some Jezzails, Pit Fighters, Mutant Rat Ogre, Greyseer Plague, and Azag the Slaughterer. You filthy slaughterer.
Going now.
Yeah, man, that CA event was, oh gosh, it was fun. That was such a good time. That was such a good time.
Bleak swords.
This is quite the nasty surprise we have going on here. Speaking of nasty surprise, we got some big uns running down that flank too. I need to hold this engagement off for as long as possible. And give the, I need to give the High Elves time to be ready. Let's see, Glade Riders of Spears, Azag. Let's go give Azag something to think about. We gotta watch out for these Jezzails at the same time.
On the move.
Just need to be careful.
Vengeance awaits.
Got my goon squad ready with Marathi, and I don't want to waste it. Plenty of Jezzails around too, so I'm gonna have to be careful. We got up here the Dryads. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm gonna straight up lose this engagement mostly.
I'm moving out.
But I need to put some pressure up here. And then this pressure will be coming on that flank, so hopefully this will be decent timing.
Going.
Get a breath spell, it'd be good right there right now, but I do not have it. It's just, yeah, standard Savage Orcs, so I don't want to get up in the missile fire range, so let's pull the Dark Riders out of these groupings.
As you say, murder awaits. Bleak swords.
Alright, Druki,
Forward.
Forward.
prepare to attack. Ooh, dodge that, just in case it's coming from Marathi.
Cold ones.
Alright, the timing looks pretty decent, honestly,
Eager
at
for
the moment.
Blood will
Go ahead and
flow.
engage the Savage Orc line. We'll lose it for the most part, but
No mercy.
I think we can help tilt it.
Dark Elves. Advancing.
Let's start sending some units up through here.
My revenge comes.
Alright, Marathi. 5 seconds. Oh crap, it's probably a bit mistimed. Come on, come on, come on. Go! Oof, yeah, not bad. We'll take it.
Master Druki.
Alright, yeah, we managed to crush the Savage Orc line. Let's go ahead and jump straight on over into this Empire line here.
Moving out.
That was a pretty solid
Massacre them!
On to murder!
That was a pretty solid hit with
Eager
that.
for battle! Advancing!
Let's actually leave this cavalry back here to support the crossbows.
Dealers in death!
Whoa!
Forward! We understand! Forward! Dark Riders!
Let's go see if we can get some damage done back here in the skirmish line. Well, there's a Hell Pit Abomination, so it's probably a lofty goal.
Ready! With haste!
Alright, we've broken through.
Death awaits!
Send the Sisters of Slaughter.
Battle!
Speaking of Sisters of Slaughter, they might be able to rip apart Gotrek.
Right!
We got here the Archlector. Let's crush the Archlector and send the infantry forward.
Advancing! Nagarothi! Nagarothi! By Drakira! Cold ones! Following orders!
Push up a little more.
Advance!
Oh, yeah, hit the steam tank. Hit the steam tank.
To destruction!
Leave some
Going!
protection here.
Battle ready!
I'm
Murder
not doing a perfect job here by any means, but yeah, Gotrek should get really beat up by the Sisters of Slaughter, so
Making ground!
leave those there.
Advance! Druki!
Just let our crossbows do some of the work here.
What now? Going!
Alright, Marathi, let's soul steal Gotrek, speed his passing.
Fury, come forth!
Just keep putting some pressure. Maybe not like overdo it back here.
Destruction!
The Dryad got that on the chase.
Warriors!
Dark Riders!
Let's go chase some of these units off the battlefield with these riders. Alright, steam tank down, that's a big deal. Let's see if we can get Azag here. He's attacking Orion really close to our Cold One Knights. Better get some
The merciless host
riders ready here. Let's
proceeding!
okay, let's go ahead and double back to these guys.
Master Druki!
Catching Azag will not be an easy thing to do.
Spreading despair!
Attack!
I wonder if we can
Into position!
quickly crump that Hell Pit. It's again a fairly lofty goal.
Advancing! I'm there! With haste!
Alright, yeah, we managed to clean up some of the Spider Riders. Let's not continue that chase any further than is necessary. Gotrek's still alive?
Ruthless!
How annoying.
Destroy!
Check! At once!
Let's dive on Gotrek, see if we can take him out of the fight.
Destruction! On to slaughter!
I think we're gonna be able to pull this off. Alright, Gotrek is nearly dead.
No quarter!
Wow, that dude has some serious attack.
Quick! I am
There we go.
receding.
Got him.
Moving! Wage war!
Alright, Gotrek down.
Going!
Nope, Azag's gonna get out of there before we can get rid of it. Okay, now that we got rid of Gotrek, let's push this whole...
Master Druki!
Let's push this group up here. We'll just push them all forward. The Hell Pit Abomination should be the next target of interest.
I move!
And
Death!
Wrathy, let's soul steal it just to kind of help
Feel
give it
my
some
fury.
encouragement to be gone. I don't want to blob on it too hard,
Dark shards! Battle calls!
because that could be bad.
Merciless warriors! On to slaughter!
Oh
Murder
man,
awaits!
Berserk my
Dark elves!
Manticore is unfortunate, but I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing okay. The Sisters of Slaughter ended up being a really helpful pick here because they helped deal with Gotrek,
Merciless
and they
warriors!
definitely did some major damage to Savage Orcs and basically anything else they made contact with. There goes the Hell Pit Abomination. So the
At once!
Marathi Goon Squad is still very much in play. And Azag appears to be one of the only characters left here. I almost have enough to soul steal him, but we could pressure him. Marathi's speed is not as good as Azag though, nor is Mr. Master there.
Marathi moves! Indeed!
He's still got all these Spider Rider archers that are
Vengeance
gonna just
and
poison us.
fury!
Do I have any Dark Riders? I do. Totally lost track of them. Let's just get all my infantry grouped up. Head back this way. Bring these units over here. Alright, that may yeah, that just swung the power bar because not much she's got to do, can do. Has to dive in. Stream 3v3. That was fun. Let's go take a look at some of the stats on this one. The Elves did pull out the win. The unholy alliance of Elves against the unholy alliance of men, rats, and greenskins. So two alliances that odd one indeed. I don't know. Did the Elves ever put aside their differences and like work together, or did they pretty much just hate each other? I mean, surely there was times where the Elves, like, you know, just like, hey, bros, Elves gonna stick, like, 20 years stick together, you know? It says in the end times. 20 years stick together. Oh man, look at the damage dealt here. These must have been the ones that got a hold of Gotrek. Not bad. This one never paid for itself, but it didn't die either. Yeah, they worked together during the end times, is what people are saying. Man, speaking of, I'm excited. But I'm also disappointed. Like, way back on December 17th, Mrs. A and I were looking for something fun to do together, and she had some things she wanted me to do with her, and she's like, well, why don't you pick something? And I was like, okay, you know, I really want to buy some Warhammer models and paint them. Now, obviously, I'd rather have the old world stuff, like Warhammer Fantasy Battles, whatever they called it, right? That'd be the stuff I really want, but the only stuff of that still exists is, like, mostly out of circulation, or, sorry, discontinued, or only on eBay, very expensive, hard to find, all that kind of stuff. So I just went to Age of Sigmar, because in some ways it looks fairly similar to that, in some units especially. So like I bought some Stormcast Eternal models, and some paint and everything, but they haven't shipped my order yet. Maybe they just took a really long Christmas break, so I'm hoping they get it shipped soon. I'm nowhere near a Games Workshop store, so... But yeah, anyway, let's take a look at some of the stats here. Marathi did okay-ish, considering that she didn't really take a whole lot of damage in the end. Same with her goon squad, did okay. I mean, I didn't end up doing a ton of damage, really. I think my teammates probably did a lot more than me. Let's take a look at Regina. Teclis did not do a ton, but, you know, he's more of a support character, so not a huge surprise there. The Death Mage did okay. See, some of these Rangers did. That was a nice flank by Regina. It gave them enough to think about, and then allowed me to really focus in on the Savage Orcs from Appius and allowed us to break through. Let's look at some of the damage values here. That's not bad performance here out of the Silver Helm, especially considering they took very little damage in return. So I would say that was pretty effective in terms of what they got done. And then let's take a look at Amoeba's army over here. Orion picking up some pretty big damage there. Look at that, 12,786 raw damage dealt. Dude, Orion was on the wild hunt this one. I have to go back and check out some of what he was doing because I didn't catch it. Look at that Blade Singer, too. Wowza. Almost 13,000 damage dealt. 1,432 value. Holy crap, man. Those Blade Singers were getting it done. Cool to see them in a multiplayer match. And this Glade Rider with Spear right here did some serious work as well. Check out the Stag Knights and the Treekin. So that was my team. Let's go check out Bat Senshi here. Gotrek did manage to start dealing some damage, but ended up in a situation he didn't want to be in. Steam Tank did a lot of damage, considering that I just got a hold of it with those Dark Shards and wrecked it. It still had managed to get some pretty solid work done before that to pick up 1,200 now. Again, not enough to pay for itself, but just shows you how much damage it was able to deal from range. And then check out the grenade launchers here. Didn't get a ton of value, but managed to dish a little bit of damage. Same with the Pistoliers here. Dished out quite a bit of raw damage value there. And let's check out Tuso Forever here with his Skaven build, the Jezzails. Nope, neither one of the Jezzails picked up much there, nor did this one. Play the Warp Lightning Cannon. Yeah, the Skaven looks like it was mostly handled fairly well. This Mutant Rat Ogre got some work done. Same with the Brood Horror here. And let's go down here to Appius and check out, Azag getting them probably the most work done for him, I'm guessing. And that's not bad there, considering where Azag was working. He was moving all around the battlefield, get some spells in and stuff. So I felt like that's a good job of Azag staying alive for as long as possible. The Savage Orc line ended up getting crushed because I had Marathi's support. And even though they're better than my infantry, the support between the Sisters of Slaughter and the Marathi just wiped them out. And then on the Orc Biggin side, some of these started to get some pretty serious damage done, probably because they were up against trees and other units. Let's see here, and Black Orcs were fairly well managed. I didn't get to see what was going on with them. These Spider Rider archers were getting some work done in terms of the damage done there as well. Anyway, that's a fun one. Enjoyed that one. Let me check the time here. It looks like 9:30 my time. Let's see. Should I do, let's do, I'm gonna do one more 1v1. Someone wants to join it. Let's do, or sorry, not a custom battle. Let's do 1v1 battles, multiplayer. Post this one. Heirs battle, passwords 1. Yeah, we'll do one more 1v1. Looks like it's already set to that. I just need to pick a map that isn't trash. That one, yeah, yes, this map's kind of fun. Let's pick this one. But anyway, someone can join this one. This will be the last one I have time for tonight. I will be streaming again Thursday, and I think what I'll try and do is split some time between multiplayer in the streams. Now, hang on, Raven. I'm gonna go pick us a faction. So hang tight here. I think we already did Bretonia, so let's actually take that one out of the mix if it hits it. All right, I got green skins. And let's pick for Raven here. What are your best and favorite factions to play? I feel comfortable with Dark Elves, but they're not a great faction in multiplayer if you're just speaking purely competitive. But it's going to be Coast. Greenskins versus Coast. I'll go make sure Raven has Coast. Okay, he doesn't have Coast. Okay, you be Greenskins. I will be Coast. Okay, so I'm gonna take the Vampire Coast. I haven't played the Vampire Coast in a long time. I'm kind of excited about this, actually. Let's get the old Vampy Coast. I feel like this map is probably too unfair for the Coast because they have all the range. Try and bottleneck the Greenskins through here, so I'm gonna pick a more open one. And it'll even be Greenskin themed. So I'll pick Galbraz here. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't played Tomb Kings in a while either, but I've probably played Tomb Kings since the last time I played Coast. So I will take Coast. Should be fun. Does anybody remember exactly, well, no, I'll ask about it later, but I know they made some changes to Coast in this last patch. You know you want Silostra. Silostra wants all of us, you know? All right, let's see here. All right, I think I'm ready. I don't know if this will work, but we shall give it a shot. I'm definitely no coast player by any stretch. Well, I'm not any kind of player by any stretch of the imagination other than single player for the most part, which is honestly a totally different world than multiplayer. But since we're all just having fun, you know, I try not to worry too much about it. It's like, just pick something fun, go have a good time. Win, lose, or draw, doesn't really matter. Just go have a good time. 4:30 a.m., but gotta watch the stream. Thanks, Ben. Appreciate you being here. A bunch of folks here tonight, so definitely appreciate you all being here. We will be, like I said, every Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday at this time we'll be streaming. Anytime throughout the year, and it will be rare, but anytime I get the opportunity throughout the year to stream at a different time, I will. But you know, again, it's going to be fairly rare. But since I work from home, you know, there might be occasions. There might be those occasions where I get the opportunity to, you know, stream at a different time or do something like kind of special event. So, for instance, I've thought about maybe planning like some special streaming events or something where get a chance to do some more. All right. I think we're ready. When someone mentioned Silostra, I had to. I had to. I couldn't not do it. The giant drowned opera star atop her massive hermit crab. Have any of y'all ever been to a place that has a lot of hermit crabs, or like live in a place with a lot of hermit crabs? It's pretty crazy. I got to spend some time in the Florida Keys once, and it was really cool. Like just hermit crabs everywhere. I was definitely tempted to go with some good old Noctilus. Let's see what kind of targets we got for the Carronades here. Skarsnik, will shoot him in the face until I find a target that I'd rather shoot in the face. Skarsnik could be doing some pretty serious scheming here. We'll keep an eye out for that. Got some work boys. Okay, let's go pay them a visit. I doubt we'll really hit Skarsnik much with this cannon. Yeah, okay, here comes the missile cavalry. Alright, got some hidden surprise over here. Okay, why is I couldn't click and drag here. Got some Gobbo archers popping up over there. Let's swap our target over here. Alright, bombers still getting some work done. Okay, about the front line right now. And shoot up that missile cavalry a little. Getting some lag here for a moment. Ooh, the bombers did pretty marvelously, really. Let's get Silostra in here and do some work. You want a piece of this, Squigs? You don't want a piece of this. Alright, let's block the charge of these boars. Their bats. Let's try and quickly route the front line here. Ooh, that hurt. It wasn't very effective against the cannon, but it did very good against those pole arms. Alright, Silostra. Let's give these greenskins a rather nasty surprise, shall we? Alright, let's put a bat unit on this way if you don't mind. Actually, just have to deal with this, and let's get my two... How did I lose a deck dropper? Well, that stinks.
Oh, yeah!
Gonna move on to the next target here. Alright. Let's keep these knights there and going. We failed the other spawn, I think. Yes, we did. Paladins going. Did we get fermented fungi? They have. I got rid of them. Can you guys do some work on that, please? Bombers, if you got the ammo, let's dump it here. Yeah, man, those paladins did great. They did some real work. Shooting scars. Oh, bombers got some more work done. Let's go block some of this. Take out the cavalry. Yeah, those guys paid me some pretty serious dividends. Let's feed some more summons out here. So we can bury the greenskins and summons. Take these Morn Ghouls out of here because they're kind of wasted in this fight. I'm gonna keep shooting Skarsnik for a moment. Boy, if they nerfed bombers, then bombers are still really good. Like, bombers are still great. Am I missing something? Bombers still seem excellent. Run some more attacks. I got those attack orders. Alright, the bats are gonna get the rusty airs, thank goodness. Silostra, gonna have to deal with Mr. Boar Boy here. He doesn't want to die easy. Debuff him. You know, we could take Silostra out of here for a minute and target him with the carronades.
Glide on!
Yeah, Skarsnik's kind of slowly getting his face shot here. Slow and steady. Let's go after the Orc Shaman. Ooh! How do you miss a target that big? Gotta work on the aim. Let's make sure that these rusty airs is completely gone. Alright, we'll go ahead and fight this dude. Let's see. Let's just, I don't know, just target some of these units that are... Actually, this one behind you, you might want to target it. We might be able to do something about it. I'm gonna keep shooting Skarsnik as much as is possible. This should be good. Debuff these dudes. Yeah, Skarsnik got out of that fight. He's gonna go for this. So we can rush these Night Gobos. I need to shoot Skarsnik with every last little bit of ammo I have left. Some more ghouls back over here. Let's drop these Morgrub's Mangy Marauders. These more ghouls. Let's run back this way. Alright, we terrified them. So we do come down towards the end with the crab intact. And I think the deck droppers are going to help finish this one for me. Yeah, I think the deck droppers are going to be MVP here. Because otherwise Skarsnik could screw me up pretty bad. Yeah, I'm just going to let the deck droppers like fully unload on Skarsnik Gobla. I'll try and hold him with the more ghouls for just a minute. I need to go take care of the Shaman. Yeah, Skarsnik's gonna die. That's gonna be a big deal. Right. Hunt him down while he's routing. And... ooh, the Rusty Arrows came back. It's not good news for Silostra. Let's get the bats back over here to pay them a visit. Fortunately, we can make Skarsnik stay gone here. And we're gonna finish it. Yes! Alright, bombers are still good. The debuff Diva? Yeah, that's definitely Silostra. I thought did they debuff bombers? Like, did they nerf bombers in this patch? Because if so, holy crap. Bombers must have been insanely OP. CA didn't have to go too hard on the giant crab animations, but they did, and it's awesome. Yeah, the animations are pretty cool. Check out this two night goblins. Yikes. Night goblins having night terrors. So this is gonna be Vampire Coast versus Greenskins. Wow, I actually remembered to save all the replays. Hey, folks, thanks for an awesome stream. Like I said, I'll be back on Thursday. We may do more multiplayer, we may not. I may just try and take some extra time to finish off one of the campaigns I'm working on. And if you all come along, I'll let you like name settlements and name characters and units and all kinds of stuff, okay? Because I want to finish off those 3 campaigns I have going from the last DLC so that we can get started on the new stuff for this year. Like the Shogun 2 campaign will come first. And then after we finish this other, because I also have to finish Grum, and once I get all that stuff finished, then I'm going to sit down with Mrs. Air and we're going to start a co-op Warhammer 2 campaign. I'll talk to you all more about that when the time comes. I'll try and let you all have a little input on some of the stuff you want to see in there. It looks like Appius is going to be playing some Troy multiplayer battles, so you should definitely go check that out. I think he can put a link up there if you all want to go check it out. In fact, Appius made me a video all about the state of multiplayer in Troy. I'm working on getting that up onto my channel, so when I get it there, take a look at it. And if you like it, he should be able to, you know, help cover some more of that type of content. I don't have time to cover all these games in depth, and it's definitely something I'm considering is, you know, letting folks from the community who want to, who have the time, post stuff up on my channel, submit it to me, you know, and I'll post it up and just help people get some more information out there. Plus, hopefully give people like Appius some credit for some of the fun work they're doing on their own channel. But in any case, like I said, hopefully I'll go check out his stream. Should be fun. Thank you to everybody who participated tonight. This was a fantastic stream. I had a really fun time. Definitely appreciate you all, and very much looking forward to getting with you on Thursday. So keep an eye out for it. Thursday at the same time. I will see you then. HeirofCarthage, signing out.